like the night of the fight. Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
It'll be ding-ding from first start. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fight... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They miss with the jab. Right hook is finding its target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything.
Oh, hold on a second. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. All right, Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You must, that's it. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him get into the fight. Great work.
Now, let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about bad rounds. Some bad rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to focus on what you do.
You're smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get...
What you do. Good work. So just keep coming in the end of this job.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen,
Just stick a few body shots in there. Just bear it a little bit so quick.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They both want the knockout. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every trick.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's the perfect stuff.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Throws the uppercut but misses. He parries away that left hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be it. Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. a hook. It didn't land. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the chance. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez. Tearing. These two have certainly talked the talk. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Looking to land the hook. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlight.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
nice lead hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
How about Alvarez in that last round? And there's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger-happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Uppercut had to hurt. How did he absorb that hook? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a... On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
His chin exposed, and he got caught. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throw a shot, they get countered. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Counterpunch. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. last round. And a round that seemed like back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Alvarez in that last round. Time for the 5th round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is
I'm
that
still
argument.
gonna put them
I don't
paws
know
on.
what to expect.
This is Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound for
This bout.
expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it? And we're underway in round one. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Clean left jab. Straight right just misses. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fighter on fight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice lead hook. Will say no mas. Every time they throw a shot, they get count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judge. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
That uppercut can't get through. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Oh, my God, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You don't want to trade shots. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything. Full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he does that, I'll be very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Job blocking the hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't connect with that right hook. Missing with the hook. Left's blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster.
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. How about that technique on that headshot. Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Both men step back for just a moment. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, Alvarez in that last round. Let's start the 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Right on the button with that left cross. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Pound for pound king, Canelo is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you feeling it?
All right, Alvarez in that last round. So it's Plant. There's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's That's when they catch you.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Nice. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over. And there's the belt for round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. They're both trying for a knockout. Hold that thought! Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how tough you is, nigga. You gonna go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Questions, I'm the answer.
stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Let's do it.
Reset, switch stands.
I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers